Alright, folks, I'm here to talk about the whole Ron Collins situation and why I am no longer a BSMA admin. It started with me just saying, hey man, uh, the guy was never convicted of these things. Why are you guys saying these things? You guys are not above the law. The law has determined that he was not a pedophile. The law has determined that he is not a sex offender. So why do you guys keep saying this? Um, Basically, um, they have the whole spiel about the mother's testimony. I'm like, okay, well, people can lie. Um, I know this. I'm 30 years old. I've ran into a lot of people who lie. No matter if they were a victim or if they were the person, the suspect, or the person who's being accused. Um, both sides are capable of lying. Um, they bring up this. Ron was about to put a red pill in the girl's drink. This is via the mother's testimony. Um, so, in my experience dealing with the court system, I think that they're going to say, hey, what red pills could possibly be used in the manner that they're saying that the accused is using them. Um, you got a guy named Di White, who I guess is um, I forget the term, works in that field of medicine or whatever. Um, he gives me a whole bunch of pills that are in red color. Okay, I'm like, okay, that's great. I'm not saying that there's no red color pills. I'm saying what red color pills can be used in the manner that you're saying the accused has used them. Can Oxycontin be put in a drink and dissolve and be used effectively to knock a girl out? Can all these other medicines or pills that you have listed be used in that manner? And not, they weren't able to say anything because it's not true. It's just an accusation, and anybody can make an accusation. Um, so if the story doesn't make sense, then that would, most rational people or sane people would say, okay, well, I'm not going to accept that story. But no, these guys have such a hard on to pin pedophilia on Ron that they don't give a shit. Like, whatever they can get, they want it because they want him to be a pedophile. Um, Di gets all, mad because, his balls have been busted and he can't prove what he's saying, you know. So as a coward, he, teams up with the other MA admins to, remove me from being admin and ban me from the group. I say that's a coward ass move. Yes, Di, you are a bitch. You're a bitch made ass nigga, as they would say where I'm from. Because you're gonna ban somebody because they questioned what you said and they were asking you to be honest and they were asking you to not say something that's not true. You are a bitch ass nigga. All right. I'm sorry. That's where I'm from. That's what we call people like you because you're a bitch. You, you gotta ban somebody because you're scared of them. You're scared of what they gotta say. You can't do shit to them. You're scared of them. You're a coward. You're a fucking coward. And that's all I got to say on that. And then you got, Don Rawley. He's, carrying these lies as well, even though he's supposed to be like a high figure in the Bujinkan. Well, he makes a video about cry bully. I'm like, no, Don Rawley, you are a cry bully. How many times have you cried and left the group of BSMA because something didn't go your way or you were mad about something that was said? I swear that you had left the group 5 times and promised to never return like 5 times. Like you're the fucking crazy ex that never fucking leaves. Alright? You're the fucking cry bully. You fucking cry and shit and cry and leave and throw a temper tantrum and say I'm leaving the group until somebody does what you want. You're the cry bully. So I suggest you even take that stupid ass video down because it's fucking untrue. You're going off your own, you know, thought process of, which is wrong, on why to call somebody a pedophile when they have not been convicted of one. That's actually defamation. Like, you guys have no fucking honor. And if you think that ruins your reputation, that I ask you to be honest and not say shit that's not true, you think that ruins the reputation of bullshit martial arts, that's fine. I don't give a shit. And I don't want to be a part of bullshit martial arts. That's why I haven't even bothered to say anything, or I haven't bothered to, try to reconnect with you guys, because I don't give a shit. I mean, if you want to say that my reputation of having a criminal background, where you tried to call me a violent felon, which I'm not, which is also defamation because I told you, I was upfront and honest with you, just like I'm asking you to be, but you don't want to be that. So anyway, but like I was saying, I told you, hey, I got deferred adjudication. What is it? Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Oh, okay. I told you what happened. I told you everything. You still wanted to call me a violent felon, even though I told you it's deferred adjudication. That's defamation. I'm not a felon. I'm not convicted. Okay? So yeah, you're prone to lie and you're prone to cry. That's what you're all about. So, it's taking you like what, 50 years to fucking fight somebody? Shit, when I want to fight somebody, it fucking happens. You know? Either they bitch the fuck out and I let them go fucking run with their tail between their legs, or it fucking happens. There's none of this, he said, she said, and all this, we're gonna meet up at this date, and this date failed, and, we're gonna set it up here, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, man, just fucking sign a goddamn waiver and fucking fight. Ain't no need for all this shit. But, yeah, like I was saying, I even have evidence, which I'll post right here, that where I was confronting, Phil, who's no longer a member there either, because I asked people to be honest. So he's like, well, your morals don't align with mine, so I'm gonna leave. Another person who wants to cry and leave, instead of just be honest. It's too much to ask an adult nowadays to just fucking suck it up and admit that you're fucking wrong these days. If I'm wrong, I'll admit. But I don't think I'm wrong in this case. But yeah, I'll post this thing up of me talking to Phil, and how he ended up admitting that yeah, we don't have any solid evidence that Ron is a pedophile. And they're sitting these wannabe lawyers, Phil Elmore and Don Rowley and all them, talking about some his charges were dismissed because he was crazy and so they were just dismissed. I'm like, no, that's not how the court system works. They're not just going to dismiss you of a charge. They might change your punishment and send you to some mental institute, but they're not going to dismiss you of a charge if you were found to have child pornography on your computer and you were you're a sex offender. There's no way around that. You're not. I mean, it's stupid. What they do is they send you to a mental institute until you are competent enough to stand trial. Which I'll also show you. A lawyer on mixedmartialarts.com, a guy who's a lawyer, stated the exact same thing, and he doesn't even know the details of this case. But yet, that same consistency with the article that I found that also said he was put in a mental hospital for 6 months until he was competent enough to stand trial. His case was not dismissed because he was crazy. He went to a 6-month hospital and he was brought back to trial, which obviously some things took place and the evidence was dismissed, or the lack thereof, is according to Ron. I don't know. I'm not a part of this case. But it was dismissed. He went to trial, it was dismissed. He went back to court, it was dismissed. Or it didn't even make it that far. So, these guys, they don't know how this shit works. They just fucking are gassing people up, and making people say shit that isn't true. And you guys need to actually watch yourself. I mean, you could fucking get in trouble for that shit. you're you're actually defamation this man's character, like in a very big way. That's a big claim. You're calling him a child predator, a pedophile. That's a big claim. That's not just saying I'm gonna kick your ass and all that shit. That's a big ass claim, and that's worth being sued for. And I think you could probably get a big ass lump sum of money, suing somebody who's falsely accusing you of a pedophilia. So if that's what BSMA group is all about, then shit, they can have it. I don't give a shit. And if they're welcoming cowards like Die that ban people because they have a different opinion than them, then they can have that shit. I don't got time for no fucking cowards. And if Die wants to say something to me, I mean, he tried to approach me in the group after I said something on mixed martial arts, like he's some tough guy. Like, oh, if you want to say something, you can say it here where I can read it. I'm like, shit, I'll say it right here. I'll say it fucking anywhere. What the fuck? Where you want me to say it next, nigga? I'll say it. What the fuck? Where you want me to say it? I'll say it. Like, what the fuck you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit. You're a fucking coward. So anyway, I'll post everything so everybody can see it. Um, and yeah, that's all I got to say on the matter. I mean, I ain't got time for no pussy ass bullshit where you ban people who disagree with you, but you want to be a group that claims to expose bullshit martial arts, but you don't give a chance for the opposing team to come and actually question what you're saying about them. No, you're not exposing anything. You're actually just looking at like a bunch of pussies that fucking circle jerk and jerk each other the fuck off. And yeah, that's basically it. Fucking, you guys sit on your own little group, fucking pat each other on the fucking back, laugh it up, circle jerk, and that's it. You're not exposing anything. You're actually exposing yourself. And I don't see any other fucking website that actually has a great opinion of BSMA. MixedMartialArts.com doesn't. Bullshido.com doesn't. Nowhere. They all think you're fucking pussies. And I wonder why. And that was sarcasm right there. Anyway, peace out. Deuces.